the same shape, but of same or different sizes. For example, leaves of a tree have almost the same shape, but same or different sizes. Similarly, photographs of different sizes developed from the same negative are of same shape but different sizes. The model of a building and the building itself are of same shape but different sizes. You must have heard about the stamp size, passport size, and postcard size photographs. All those objects which have the same shape but different sizes are called similar objects. Let's take examples of some similar objects. 1. Two line segments of the same length are congruent but of different lengths are similar. 2 circles of the same radius are congruent but circles of different radii are similar. 3. 2 equilateral triangles of different sides are similar. Now, we will talk about similar plane figures. In figure, the two pentagons seem to be of the same shape.
Let's move to some other subject.
We can see that
this is for class 10th. All living organisms need nutrients to build up most of their body molecules and fulfill their requirement of energy for various activities. Green plants synthesize their food themselves, and this mode of nutrition is called autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition is a kind of nutrition in which the organisms prepare their own organic food utilizing only the inorganic raw materials present in the surroundings. Therefore, green plants are called autotrophic. This process of formation of food by the plants using light is called photosynthesis. In fact, the photosynthesis can be defined as the conversion of light energy into chemical energy locked in carbohydrates by the green part of the plant. The overall simple chemical equation of photosynthesis is 6CO2 plus 6H2O in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6 plus 6O2. The process of photosynthesis occurs only in green plants because this process requires presence of green color pigment called chlorophyll, and this chlorophyll is present in the green colored plastic called chloroplast. The raw material of this photosynthesis is carbon dioxide and water. Let us do an activity to understand that chlorophyll is essential for photosynthesis. Take a potted plant of money plant or crocus. Keep the plant in a dark room for 3 days so that all the starch gets used up. Now keep the plant in sunlight for about 6 hours. Pluck a leaf from the plant. Mark the green areas in it and trace them on a sheet of paper. Dip the leaf in boiling water for a few minutes. After this, immerse it in a beaker containing alcohol. Carefully place this beaker in a water bath and heat till the alcohol begins to boil. Color of the leaf changes it decolorizes and color of the solution becomes green. Dip the leaf in a dilute solution of iodine for a few minutes. Take out the leaf and rinse off the iodine solution. The blue color appears only in those parts of leaf which were green in color. The blue color will not appear in non-green parts.
In depth the topic is explained, and this is going to get over, and you can move to the second part of the discussion. Let's move to some other subject of class 10th. So experiments are also part of the science curriculum. So experiments in, say, physics, let's see. Take an example of English. Let's move to verbs in class 10. Say voices.
In order to better understand verbs, it is very important to have the knowledge about special form of verbs called as voices. Let us now talk about different kinds of voices. Active voice. As per definition, if the subject is the doer of the action, that is, the subject is active, then the verb is in the active voice. So in a sentence, if the subject, who is the doer of action, is active, then the verb is in active voice. It is very important to note that this voice is used when the doer of the action is to be emphasized.
Similarly, you can see other subjects as well. How good the animations, what is the modus operandi, how it is taught basically. Let's about history in class 10th. Great personalities, history, timeline, and quiz. So if we go to the print culture, so it's this, you can scroll down and know about this personality. Similarly, go to quiz. So say we choose this as the answer and you submit.
Sorry, that's not correct.
So this is how it happens, and mind you, all this is offline, available on the tablet locally. You don't require an internet connection to practice any of these. Go to civics and see how it is explained. So power sharing, see, then explained in the form of notes, quizzes, and key points. Let's see the feature of key points here. Key points is like your notes. So if you want to see the picture, zoom it and just click on it. That's the interactivity level defined. Go to geography. Say if we land use pattern in India, that's what we want to study in chapter 1.
Land use pattern in India. The use of land is determined both by physical factors such as topography, climate, soil types, as well as human factors such as population density, technological capability, and culture and traditions, etc. Total geographical area of India is 3.28 million square kilometers. Land use data, however, is available only for 93% of the total geographical area. Because the land use reporting for most of the northeast states, except Assam, has not been done fully. Moreover, some areas of Jammu and Kashmir, occupied by Pakistan and China, have also not been surveyed. The land under permanent pasture has also decreased. How are we able to feed our huge cattle population on this pasture land? And what are the consequences of it? Most of the other than the current fallow lands are either of poor quality or the cost of cultivation of such land is very high.
That gives you a brief gist about what SmartPad has to offer for class 10. Log us on smartpad.co.in so that to get an in-depth overview of what we have on offer. Thank you so much.